Now we're going to discuss the frontal lobe of the brain. This is the frontal lobe of the brain, which is limited posteriorly by the central sulcus, which separates the frontal lobe and parietal. Central sulcus extends from the superior margin downwards vertically till the lateral sulcus, known also as a Sylvian sulcus. Another name of the central sulcus is Ronaldo sulcus. The central sulcus separates vertically oriented gyri called the precentral and the postcentral gyrus. The precentral gyrus is related to the frontal lobe, and the postcentral gyrus is related to the parietal lobe. In front of the vertically oriented precentral gyrus, we can see the superior, the middle, and the inferior frontal gyri separated by the superior, middle, and inferior frontal sulci. At the lower part of the frontal lobe, we can see the orbital portion, which lies over the orbital plate of the frontal bone. Just posteriorly, we can see the triangular shaped structure called the pars triangularis, followed by another part called the pars opercularis. There is a pars opercularis frontalis and pars opercularis parietalis. This area, also known as the Broca area. Regarding the Brodman's area of the frontal lobe, the precentral gyrus, also known functionally as the primary motor cortex, which correspond to the Brodman area 4. In front of the precentral gyrus, we have the posterior regions of the superior, middle, and inferior frontal gyri, which correspond to the Brodman area 6, also known as associated motor cortex. The central part of the middle frontal gyrus also has small area called the frontal eye field, or Brodman area 8, this here. The rest of the cortex of the frontal lobe is known as a prefrontal cortex, responsible for the behavior patterns, and is referred as a Brodman's area 9 to 12. The area which we mentioned as a triangular and a pericular are known as Brodman's area 45 and 44, and also known as the Broca area, responsible for the motor speech.